Right. So I'm back. Alright, that just reminded me. I need to write down my weight for today. I weighed in this morning 68.6. That's the all-time lowest I've ever been. Even my last. This is lower than my last contest. So, and yesterday I missed out on cardio because I overslept, which is annoying. But like I said, never sacrifice sleep to do cardio. Never do that. Sleep is really important. And I'm just watching some natural bodybuilding documentary, that Rico van Huysen, and he looks way better than a lot of these guys on stage. Especially posing wise. The conditioning was on point, but his glutes weren't that shredded. That's the only thing that made me think this guy actually could be drug free, but the vascularity is way too much. And not only that, the people say, oh, if you don't think that's attainable naturally in the comments, I'm like, look, like he's not even big. You know what I mean? Listen, this is the issue. You don't need to be big to be on steroids. There's loads of guys that aren't on that. Matt Ogus and all those other guys, way too shredded. Anyway, I'm not going to compete. I'm probably not going to compete low. I'm going to try to not go lower than 67.5 kilograms. Or, so, 66 kilograms. Probably not lower than that. But like I say, I'm not worried about weight anyway. It's how we look on stage. People talking too much about what number it is, I'm competing in NABBA, which is an untested federation. Yeah, I'll be making my NABBA debut in 12 weeks, just over 12 weeks time, I think that is, on the 22nd of April. So you can go ahead and watch that, actually. That's going to be in the Midlands. I believe it's the West Midlands. I'll try and get the show details and all that. I'm going to definitely be in the best shape of my career, bodybuilding career. But, he makes a great point here. He accidentally said he was satisfied, but at least he was honest. He says he's disappointed. He placed fifth, or he didn't make the top five, or something like that. That's absolutely shocking. His posing was way better than the rest of them. Not all of them, but than a lot of them. I was like, what? Nah, that's the problem. This is what I'm talking about. So going into the show in 12 weeks, or in the 22nd of April, I'm not even. My placement is not on my mind. All I'm focused on is bringing ridiculous physique. That's the main focus. Don't get caught up in placing, because, it's such a mental damage to yourself when they place you stupidly, Especially these crooked judges, man. I'm saying it, So that's one thing you got to watch out for. They just go there, have fun. You spend you got guys spending 6 months dieting for one show. That's even the Olympia guys don't do that. You know what I mean? So think about it. And they're the elite level. 6 months is too long in my opinion. If you can't get in shape in 12 weeks, something's wrong. I know people like to do it slow and steady so they don't cheat and all that. But forget it, That's traumatizing. Nobody wants to diet for that long. Nobody. Oh my goodness. I've already, I've been dieting already for 4 weeks now. Already cheated on my diet twice, Doesn't help working at Domino's Pizza. But, you can't use that as an excuse, This is not, legit now. Even after contest, I'm cutting out junk food. There is no junk food meals. And the reason why I cheated on the diet was because of the Pepsi Max. As simple as that. Don't drink these stupid calorie-free drinks, because that's the kind of drinks. This is the thing that, Coke talk about looking after the earth and all that rubbish, or Pepsi and all that. Look, they're the same kind of foods that gives you cravings. The junk food, they put stuff in the food, guaranteed, to make you come back more and more, because only a fool would keep coming back more and more to spend so much money on pizza and so forth and junk food, when you know full well how to cook as well. You like the taste, that's why you keep coming back for more. And then, oh yeah, I haven't even shown my breakfast. So we've got vegan ice cream, and I've got frozen fruit, which is well expensive. I hate to get. Good grief! You show them what I'm looking at, actually. Yeah, vegan, dairy-free ice cream, soy ice cream. Well, I rarely have that. I think my mum bought that. But yeah, that's what we're having this morning. Just did my 2 hours of cleaning. As you know, I'm a part-time cleaner and a, could you class it full-time? Full-time delivery rider. So I do anywhere from 50 to sometimes it's 80 hours a week. You know, not just at Domino's, but in total. You know, it's funny because you got people claiming that 40 hours a week is too much for me and all that. I'm like, what? 40 hours, you know, 40 hours? Well, not even 40. 37 hours is the standard. You know, that's the standard. You doing any less than that, and you're lazy. Just my opinion. That's laziness. Yeah, any less than 40 hours a week. So any less than 37, because the place where I clean in the office, the people there do 37 hours. So, you know, you doing less than that, you're slacking. But yeah, one thing I want to talk about as well, this is just rambling on about bodybuilding and work and so forth, is it's money first, then muscle. That's one thing I got to give credit to Kali Muscle. He actually promotes money first, then muscle. See, I was getting it twisted. I was treating it like muscle first, then money. You know what I mean? I don't care what. You know, so if your manager or supervisor or whatever says, "Oh, can you do some overtime?" Just do it. You know, you don't worry about, "Oh, I want to train." People tell me, "Oh, no, I want to get out of it. I want to train." Listen, I don't need to get the money first. The gym, look, you got gyms that are 24 hours nowadays. You can go to the gym whenever. And even more convenient for me while I'm prepping, I'm training all my workouts are at home. So it's even better. You know, you can't get better than that. So now because I've been on the bike since I've done my 2 hours cleaning now, I'm too wide awake now, so it's going to take me a good hour to fall asleep. It's annoying because I was hoping to get a couple of hours in Deliveroo, but I don't think I'm going to do that today. So that's the first video, yeah. Announcement that we are going to compete on the 22nd of April in the NABBA Untested. So let's see how a drug-free bodybuilder. And remember, even though I'm saying I'm drug-free, you don't have to believe me, you know, because like I said, with anyone can claim to be a drug-free bodybuilder. It's simple as that. You can just say it. You know, you can't just look at someone and say, "Oh, they're drug-free." That's your issue. You're just looking at someone and assuming. Teeth hurt. Good grief. Anyway, yeah, you're just looking at someone and thinking, oh yeah, they're drug free. Look, it don't work like that, you know. There's a lot of guys on gear you wouldn't even know. You wouldn't even know. So anyway, yeah. But I'm telling you anyway. This is what happens when a drug-free bodybuilder competes in a non-tested federation. You know, really shouldn't even be doing this. But I like to see how I stack up because last time I didn't even place. You know, that's typical. That's what would normally happen. You know, you're going up against guys that are on the gear. But from what I've seen, but then again, that's false results. I've been looking at the shows from last year, but then again, the competitors are not going to be the same. You know, looking at shows from last year, and you know, the posing is not good. My posings are way better than a lot of these guys. But you know, as long as I'm doing my best, I would do my best to bring in striated glutes. Do my best, you know. We've got roughly around 12 weeks now. So in that time, I'm just hammering on the glutes now. I should have back and hamstrings to train as well today. But yeah, just hammer in get these glutes in. Because if we get really good glute development on this show day, that's gonna even if there's a guy on gear, you know, there's a lot of guys on gear on stage, but they're not that conditioned. And that's good because if I get the strides and glutes, I'm just going to capitalise on that. Right, thanks for watching and stay tuned for the next episode.